it is time now again for our summer celebration series. Let's go back to Colleen, who is exploring the Cradle of Aviation Museum. Colleen, wow, I am learning so much about the history of aviation. Just incredible there.
You definitely have to come. You have to come with the kids. I'm going to be speaking again with the president of the Cradle of Aviation, Andy Martin, in just a minute, but we're laughing because I said I was here 20 years ago. And I was a class mom at the time and really just spent the time running around chasing children. So I didn't get to see any of this.
And I love it, too, because I was saying that, like, you say you have to come back again because you said it in the live shot earlier that you can't soak it all in one visit because there's so much.
I didn't get to soak any of it in. I was really running after children. And then we came yesterday just to take a quick look around, and I'm coming back with my husband because he said, this is just so amazing. And when I say, you know, floor to ceiling, you just keep looking around and there's something in every corner. It is simply amazing. And I'm going to bring Andy back in because we were talking about the mission here is to preserve the past, obviously, which we've been seeing. You know, there's aircraft, 75 aircraft. It's 100 years of aviation history, but it is also to inspire the future. And that's what we want to talk about now because, Andy, you have a new partnership with the Catholic Health.
Right.
Tell me about that.
Well, it's a great partnership for us. They're sponsoring our Sky Theater Planetarium, and it allows us to expand our reach in education programs to be beyond aerospace and defense industry into the healthcare area. We are a STEM education provider for schools throughout the metropolitan area, and adding Catholic Health and their resources into the program allows us to speak to things like living in foreign environments like the moon or Mars or things like that. So it's been a great partnership that we've enjoyed.
Right behind us, we have posters for the movies that are in the planetarium. One, Superhuman Body, World of Medical Marvels, that's narrated by Matthew McConaughey. But that's so important, too, right, for the kids to learn about.
I think having the theater and the exhibits really gets kids energized and excited because the visual aspect of it. A lot of the stuff we have is static. I mean, the airplanes don't move that easily, but having the films and having a lot of interactive exhibits really stimulates, I think, interest in the kids to look at STEM as an education and career path.
Yeah, and this theater's 300-seat theater. This is huge.
It's the largest dome theater in the metropolitan area.
Yeah. And the other movie is Cities of the Future.
Cities of the Future talks about what is life going to be like 50 years from now. And obviously, aviation and medicine and everything else is going to change in 50 years. So it gives kids today an opportunity to say, hey, I want to be a part of that. How can I get involved in creating the future?
There's a whole gallery here, too, dedicated to that.
Yeah, we have a gallery on kind of the future of engineering tied in with the movie. So it talks about the use of drones, which takes place today, as well as flying cars. Some people say, well, what's always been the inspiration? And I always say the Jetsons. Because basically everything you see in the Jetsons is coming to reality today.
Well, that's what we're talking about. You know, a million years ago, when I don't know what show I was watching, Star Trek, where they talked into their phones, and that was so science fiction. But no, it's a reality. And so when you go back and you see the City of the Future from, 2070,
right,
that you're looking at this exhibit, it's like, this is all going to happen.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I would say you'll see within 10 years things that you would never imagined are going to take place. So it's cool for kids, elementary, middle, and high school to look at these things and then, as I said, say, hey, I want to be a part of designing that, engineering that. And that's what we hope to do, is inspire those kids.
You're calling this the Summer of Engineering.
Summer of Engineering, which will go into the fall and winter of engineering as well.
So you have groups of kids coming here. You're really, as we say, inspiring them to get involved in STEM and think about that as their future.
Yeah, we're hoping to make it exciting because STEM is difficult. It's science, technology, engineering, and math. They're not easy subjects, and it's not for everybody. But almost every job you can imagine, whether you're in manufacturing, you're in marketing, you're in anything, you're in a STEM job because there are different aspects of education you need to use to be successful. And so I think it's getting over the hump of being nervous about going into STEM, but looking at the rewards that could be there.
You know, I saw some videos of kids. They're in some of the programs here, and just to the look on their faces, you know, you're just inspiring them and just sparking their imaginations. And it is like, hey, I can do this.
Well, and we've had 12 actually. 12 Long Islanders have gone to space.
Right.
And our newest one is Jasmine the Mug Belly, who just came back a few months ago from the space station. And she could be the first woman on the moon. And that's someone who grew up in Baldwin. So she's Long Island born and raised. And that's inspirational as well.
And when the kids walk in here, too, you see Jasmine right away. You have a beautiful exhibit just explaining, you know, her, introducing her to young kids. Dream big because, you know, you can do it, right?
And she's still young. She was a Marine helicopter pilot, has twin girls, lives in Texas now, but very involved in the space program. And as I said, we're hoping that she's the first woman on the moon.
And we hope so. When we talk about the very quickly the future here, Catholic Health, your partnership. I know when it all started in January, they brought a lot of young kids in from the schools to really to learn about what's going on here. And then in the fall, you're going to be bringing back, or Catholic Health, we're bringing back a lot of high school students too, right?
Yeah, we're going to be focused using the film Superhuman Body to talk to the healthcare industry as a career path for kids.
Andy, thank you so much for joining
thanks
us.
for coming.
Andy, the president of the Cradle of Aviation. I encourage everybody, want to give us the hours?
We're open Tuesday through Sunday, 10 to 5.
Okay, Tuesday through Sunday, 10 to 5. Make it a plan for this summer or the fall, whatever, but you should really get here. We'll be back with more from the Cradle of Aviation in just a minute.